You'll see when you get there, there's like a number. I don't want to have to get it. You ain't signed up for this? You want this back? Don't send me up there. Welcome back, you guys. Back from November. Yeah, where is Morgan? She's over here checking on people. Benny, thank you. Benny, oh, you got a little lip to it. Might have hurt her a little bit.
Got my sausage, it's over now. It's over now.
We really appreciate you coming out one more time to support our girls this year, this season. For those of you I have not met, hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. And we're going to start with our freshman awards and bring up our freshman coach, Coach Shelley Andrews. And she will be followed by Coach Remington Williams, who's our Junior Varsity coach. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the freshman group. We finished the season 13-1 and also winning the Arlington Seguin Freshman Basketball Tournament. You ladies showed up week after week and put forth an effort that you should be proud of. It is my hope that you have learned to push yourself when it's most uncomfortable and getting past the point of where it's hard. As you progress and move through the basketball program, it is my hope that you recognize something new about yourself. Next, I'm going to announce the freshman team awards. This player had the largest impact on the offensive side of the game, accomplishing several double-doubles in points and rebounds. Many teams could not help but compete with this player around the rim. Oftentimes, I'd hear coaches and teams question whether she was actually a freshman. I don't believe there was anything she couldn't do except maybe dribble. But let's leave there. The Offensive Player of the Year award goes to Zanaya. The next one, when this player joined the team, it gave us the point guard that we were missing and needed. She changed the tempo of how we played on the court. She made things happen for us. She had solid footwork, and her court awareness created opponents to turn the ball over, which in turn created opportunities for us to score in transition. The Defensive Player of the Year goes to Lakira. Although this player may not be considered the MVP on the floor, she is one who showed up all the time, be it practice or games, and gave 100% effort. She's a team player, plays to the highest of her skill level, did all the little things, and trained, worked outside of practice to improve her game. The Heart Award goes to Ray Maya. This next player came after the season had started and months of me bugging her to play. She did all of the things to improve her game. Once she gets out of her own head, she'll realize the potential she has as a basketball player. She accepts constructive criticism in pursuit of her goals and being a better player. She always has a positive attitude and came ready to work. The Lady Panther Award goes to Serenity. This player exemplifies excellence on both ends of the floor. She not only has the ability and confidence to take and make shots for the team, put her teammates in position to score, and also able to get stops on the defensive end. This season's MVP is Jalea. And then last, for those of you moving forward in the program, prepare yourselves to be challenged and pushed. Anything you want, you have to work for. Gotta have the grit to get through it and grow through it.
Girls, thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for trusting me throughout the season. We had times when we had 2 or 3 players out at once, but we stuck together and y'all made it happen, so I appreciate it. This person came in, I think it was my first time seeing her in practice, and I was like, she's gonna be one of my favorites. When we needed a clutch bucket, everybody knew who put the ball in her hands. She around the rim, she gonna finish. She's gonna be an N1 every time. That person is my office player of the year, is Junior This next person, my headache, for real. I would say this player was most definitely injury prone. But when she did play, she was the most aggressive person on the floor, whether it was on offense or defense. If I need somebody diving on the floor, she got it. I need her guarding the best offensive player on the opposite team, she got it. So my defensive player of the year is Junior Varsity. This next person, I met her and her mom last year in the counselor's office. And Miss Sapp actually had told me, she was like, hey, I got somebody here that wants to play basketball. So I'm like, okay, cool, tell her, come to practice after school. The first time I seen her, she was at the built. She was strong. This season, I say I probably put her through a lot. I know she probably went home in tears a lot. With me being hard on her and her being hard on herself. But I could tell throughout the season that she was doing and putting in the extra work outside of what we did in practice and what she did athletic. So my heart award goes to David. This person is my favorite. I don't really have favorites. This person is my favorite. If I need something, she had me. If I needed something to be related to the girls, she had me. If she knew that if they was out of line, hey y'all, chill. You wouldn't think that she would do it, but I see this big difference in her from last year and this year. She's way more vocal, way more serious, and she really was the glue to our team. So the Lady Panther award goes to Sapphire Atkins. This person, I would say, seeing them last year, coaching them last year for a little bit, and then coaching them this year, this person couldn't finish around the rim. I could have paid her, I could tell her 50 on the line. The first time she gonna miss, then she gonna miss it. She gonna say, I'm sorry, coach. She gonna put it back. This person actually went for 30 points in one game, and most of her points were around the rim. So I'm like, hey, we're doing something right. So the most improved player is Kennedy Davis. And then she also got
so this year we made the playoffs for the 7th, 8th consecutive year. Was year, but any year you make it out of 6A playoffs is a good, so that's how we're gonna chalk that up. First, I have a lot of people that I'd like to thank before I start issuing awards to our varsity players. First and foremost, I know Dee's back there videoing, but I really need him to stand up. This is actually Kalia, number 5. This is her cousin. But I could not go through this banquet and not recognize him for the contribution he made this year. For every day, for every hour, for every minute that we were in that locker room trying to get it ready for those girls, he was there. He was there sometimes when I was not there. On Saturdays, on Sundays. I can't even probably say enough, and there's no way I could possibly repay him for the time he committed not having a player on this team. Simply, he wanted to invest in these girls, and I want to thank him. And I ask you young ladies to stand up and do the same, and give him a real big round of applause. I'd also like to thank, well, here she comes, Miss Milton. That was his partner in crime, but I wasn't. She was there as much and more, and still up there doing stuff now that we did not get to finish before we revealed it to them. So don't sit down. This is Jamari's mom, but this is Shannon Milton. We really want to thank her for all the things she has done and continues to do. Not to say that you as parents have not contributed to us tremendously, because you have, and we appreciate all of you. Those of you that came up and had as much stain inhalation as I did. I mean, I was up there throwing up, we up there sick, we in there with no ventilation, like we had no understanding how strong this stain was, but it was a joint effort really all the way around. I call him the real Shed because they call me Shed, but the real Shed actually built the lockers. Even though he told me for a solid 4 weeks he wasn't going to. And I just said, okay, and built the first one. And he was like, okay, I'll be up there tomorrow. So I got to do it. So I thank him. He's probably either gone or probably okay. But he also is the one that I always default to when I need food cooked, because he does have to do home with me. So I always say, hey, we gonna do this, I need you to do this. So in fact, today he took off work to make sure he could do this for us. So I want to thank him, although he's not here to do it. Last but not least, ladies, please give your parents a round of applause. You wouldn't be here, and if they didn't trust us, you wouldn't be sitting in here. So we thank you, parents, for trusting us as a coaching staff with the one thing that God has given you that's most precious to you, and that is your children. So I always try to look at it as, if I would not do it with my own, I won't do it with yours. So it's always, as parents, we always want what's better for our kids and what we have. We always think there's something better we can do. And wise lady once told me instructions come with the child. So there's no good way or bad way. You think you do the best at the time. And I can only say that because now I have grandkids and I'm looking at my kids. They're looking at me and I'm looking back at them. I don't know what to tell you. So, but we do thank you. Last but not least, I thank my coaching staff. I thank Coach Andrews, Coach Williams for handling our sub-varsity the way they have this year. I could really be pretty focused on varsity because I didn't have to worry about what was happening with sub-varsity. And that's a good feeling for a head coach. Can't say enough about this lady standing next to me. She's been with me now 4 years. Boy, the idea of thinking about what's gonna happen whenever she decides to go and pursue her thing just makes me shudder. Her and Tuck, they make my job easy. So, Coach Courtney standing back there quiet, he's been investing in our kids a really long time now. Gives his own time, no payment, or nothing. He loves the game, he loves them. So I'll make sure that I want to thank the people who pour into your kids just as much and more than we do sometimes. I'll be quiet and get on what I'm up here for. So we're going to first recognize our young ladies for their accomplishments in class District 368. So as you know, we come together as coaches. I think, we talked about vote on kids, make this team, that team. We cannot vote on our own. So these are accolades that are received by the coaches that are in our district, and that's how they vote your players. So this year, for District 36A, our first all-district member on first team is Kendall Robinson. Our next all-district member, first team, is Jamari Miller. This year's 36A second team all-district is Mecca Crawford. Our next member of second team all-district 46A is Monique. Also for District 36A, we had all-district honorable mention, Kalia Moss. And our next all-district honorable mention went to Corey Singleton. I think I'm gonna have this right. For the 6th year consecutively in a row, we are probably the only girls team I can think of, probably in the state, I'm gonna make it that way, that has put an entire roster on an all-district academic team. Good job, parents, is what I can tell you. I just back up what you do. So, we do. So I'm just gonna have them come up by number of order, because it's all of them. So I think that this is probably one of the best pictures we could probably get, is to have them all standing up here, because they're all on District 36A, all academics. Number 0, Eden Johnson. Number 1, Brian Milton. Number 3, Maya Malone. Number 4, Corey Singleton. William Moss. And I had this one actually wrong. I'm sorry, Mo. This Monique is actually number, which jersey? 12. Number 12. She's a good sport. She wears all of them. Number 13, Morgan Spotty. Number 14, Minnie Phoenix. Number 42, 24, 33, Sandy Forte. At number 22, Kennedy McClendon. And our executive assistant, Miss Lady Panthers. These young ladies work hard on and off the court, as you can see. Best feeling ever. Okay. Yeah, like they're together. Got even better. It does. So not only we're seniors are actually eligible for the TABC, that's Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. We have our own unique association. So if they have a certain GPA, they're eligible to make the UIL or the TABC UIL All-State Academic Team. So We got some. And it's all three of our seniors. My man. Not only get many. So we had one final set of awards that we awarded as a coaching staff here at North Crowley. But unfortunately, you know, shipping is real and it wasn't gonna get here on time, so they'll receive the actual tangible award, but I would like to announce to you who those people are. But first, before I do that, I wanna give the certificate of appreciation to Aaliyah McCullough, because I worked with So we're gonna wing this because I did not boot my computer up, but I can pretty much remember who it was and who it is. So the awards that are still coming, but I first have an announcement before that, and she has no idea. So last year, as you know, Coach Tuck, she's out today because of flu B. We're missing Coach Washington for health reasons also, but I know that they're here. They will be just as excited as well. But Coach Courtney Dixon-Winston didn't have any idea that I had nominated her for 6A Assistant Coach of the Year either. So I didn't tell her. And so I got the results back, and crazily enough, unfortunately she didn't win, but she was the finalist. So. We will have something to honor her achievement and being honored by her colleagues. That is a 6A, that's every 6A in the state of Texas that a head coach could choose to nominate their assistant. I just didn't feel like that I could go and not do that. So I was notified she was the finalist. They said it was an extremely close decision. I imagine so. I felt like, you know, for me, it should have been her, but they didn't ask me, so. But I do want to make sure that she knows that we do appreciate everything she does. So, Coach Winston, congratulations. And our last set of awards are the ones I'm saying that did not reach them, but they will receive those once it arrives, which, of course, y'all know FedEx says it'll be here Friday. So they'll come home with them on Monday. So Coach Winston, if she doesn't mind, I'm gonna have her read off who those awards go to. You ladies feel free to stand where you are and your name is called. She said it to Taylor. Sometimes I tell her to get up and do something. Well, she was there. So we're actually giving the Heart Award to Kennedy McLean. I remember when we met this young lady, she really didn't run too well. She said, Coach, I ain't never had to practice this hard. I said, girl, we just got started, this day one. He was like, Then she came back the next day, so it's a big difference between when she came, when she started, where she is now. And I think anybody who's been watching can see just the progression of her game, and we can only imagine where she's gonna go. And the most improved this year for us is Sandy Cortez. This other young lady has always been someone that I always told she played big, but she's one of the littlest. And she didn't believe that, and I'm cool with that. I'm like, okay, I get it. But girl, they standing 5'10", 11, 6 feet. You can't just go in there and keep doing it. She looked at me like, okay, I hear you, but hey, this is what we do it right now. So, but defensively speaking, we felt that she, on ball, she would impede a lot of things happening on the backside. And couldn't think of a better player this year than to give the Defensive Player of the Year to Monique. This if I could go back in time, way back in time, I would want a teammate like her. She's always positive, very rarely has a bad day, always smiling. She's gonna always have the positive. She's the biggest optimist I think I've met in a while in this generation. She continues to show up every day, regardless of 2 minutes on the floor, 10 minutes on the floor, no minutes on the floor sometimes. She's been a while at Yale, battled back through, just trying to understand. She went from 8th grade literally to 10th grade with no 9th grade season. Graciously enough, she came back to North Crowley and has been an implemented part of our program for the last 3 years. All of them are going to be missed, all 3 of them. Even though we just acquired Minnie, we're going to miss her too, because I would call her in to shoot a shot, just clean off the bench. I'd be like, I need you to go make a 3. She never said no, coach. She just got up and she would shoot. I said, keep shooting it, because that's what I tell you to do. And she came clutch for it. And it's a couple games. She hit the big 3. But this other senior that I'm talking about is going to be our MVP for this year. It's Kendall Roberts. First Courtney's got to let you know what our seniors are doing. We're really proud of them. We're really proud of all of you. And I'll close it off in just a minute.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Coach Winston. I focus on the skills, media, and NCAA eligibility for our girls. Tonight, I've been given the honor of acknowledging our 2024 senior class. As you guys embark on a new beginning and new journey, I hope that you take with you a couple of things that I'll stand on here in this program. What you get in life is what you work for. The key is discipline and consistency. Always staying confident and show up at your best. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. When obstacles arise, either you let them stop you or you pick it up and you keep going. Never give up even if others doubt you. And last but not least, you create your own happiness. You don't have to be the vibe, you are the vibe. Although we've had you for a short time, you've made a huge impression, persevering through everything that came your way this season. Keep pushing, and one day we'll see you commentating on our local news. She wants to be meteorologist. I watched you mature since you were in the 7th grade when you and Kendall were playing against each other. This is my first time encountering you. My husband, Coach Courtney, he's known you for a while because he used to train you in basketball. After watching you transform, now you're a more confident young lady. You have a very old soul that will take you far in life, especially in this generation. You'll be a great asset to your team next year at UT Dallas. Or UT Dallas. Oh, you're not going there? Okay. Richland College, my bad, in Dallas. So you guys can go watch her play as well. She wants to be an athletic trainer, and she's already been doing that with our trainers at schools this past year and season with the football team. So I wish you the best of luck with that. And last but not least, Kendall, I've had the pleasure of coaching you your entire life. I know sometimes I'm harder on you than other people, but it's because I really believe in your dream and I watch you work hard and accomplish it. I'm trying not you accomplish so much. I watch you go through so many ups and downs.
We love you.
Your confidence and independence will make you a great businesswoman. I'm grateful to have you as a daughter, and I'm excited to see you continue your season next year at UTA. Lady Panthers coaching staff, we would like to thank you all for giving all that you gave us these last couple of years. We know that you're only gonna get better with time, and we will always have our doors extended to you guys. You're always a Lady Panther forever, hashtag no credit needed. Yes.
I'd like to ask Ms. Marcina Crawford to come up. She's gonna to give a couple announcements before we close this out about upcoming events, Booster Club, etc.
Hello, everybody. My announcement basically is, I love everything. Thank you so much, Coach Ted. Thank you, Coach Winston, who's out there. Thank you, Coach Winston. And thank you, team. And thank you so much, parents, for all that you guys do. Next Tuesday, which is April 30th, we'll be having our next upcoming Booster Club meeting. As you all can see on the pictures and the screens that we had going on, all the great fun that we've had, there I go right there. But all the traveling, the locker room, the extensive time that was put into that, we cannot do that, and I say we as parents, coaches, players, we can't do that without the help and support of other parents. And so we're inviting all parents that would like to come and be a part of the Booster Club, at least to come and see what we have going on, as well as talk about some of the next upcoming events that we have for next season. And we'd like to get started early so that we don't kind of run into some of the things that we did this year, even though we had a great time, we had a lot of fun. Shout out to the table over there, y'all traveled with us. Yeah. And then also for other parents, just, it's a lot of fun, it is work, but it's all for good rewards at the end, and it's to see the smiling faces of all of our kids and the athletes here. So Tuesday, April 30th, and we're also going to be electing officers, so please be prepared for that as well. There'll be some like surveys and QR codes that we're going ahead and put together. So be prepared, minded for electing officers, along with establishing a kind of up and coming new booster club, along with setting some dates for the upcoming season and possibly some things that we can look into doing over the summer before the season starts, if we can do that. So Tuesday, April 30th at 6:30, and we'll be in the media room. Does everyone know where the media room is? Okay, so hope to see a lot of parents there, not all of y'all, but hope to see you guys there, and then we'll get to start next season off with a bang and have a lot of fun. So.
Before you do leave today,
My jersey.
but before we do leave today, please take some dessert that is out there on the table. We still got the thing from last year, so, and cupcakes, so. So those that were here last year, they know what was made. So that went really fast. Yeah. So just make sure you grab some on the way out, please. Do not leave all that here. We gotta get rid of it.
Thank y'all for coming.
I just like this. Oh, let me get out the way. I was like,
You gotta get them out.
You take it. Everybody else is on that. I like a little.
I can take that picture home.
What picture?
I don't know what y'all doing jumping for that place. Boy, I know that.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. Did you say what college you was going to? No. Let's go! What's up? Look at